2. Yo, yo, yo. It's not working. 1 minute. Nobody. Stay there. Yo, yo, yo. Hello. Hello. Go. What's going on? You can hear me. Marnie on Instagram. Can you hear me? Anybody? It's working. All right, baby, let's do it. Yeah. I feel like having a dance now that it all went so wrong. Okay, I've got my voice now, even in my ears. Let's do it, baby! I'm such an idiot. I must have heard this tune 30,000 times, and I love it. So I've got the swear filter on, I can say anything that gets taken out. Like, I love this. Fuck off. It only works for 3 swears. Throw some shapes, Lenny, alright. Okay. Not quite sure what. Oh, hang on, the synth has dropped. Nobody panic. Nobody panic! Okay, baby! Yeah, baby! Oh no, this way! What's going on? If you've just joined, hello Twiggy! On Instagram, Gazir! Alex Heron. What am I doing? You know this isn't plugged in, right? Oh my God. Okay, good evening, Supersonic Jim, Toon, Lenny, John, UK, Bonner, RPG. Alex Heron, Sticky CJ. The amazing Marnie just been shouting at me. We can hear you. Jay and Blanche, you total rock star. Cookie Chatbot, Dare, Bruce 93. China Devil Games. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can have a little reprieve, a little drink, and then I think we have to get busy again in the dance department, folks, because this tune ain't going to stop dropping. Welcome to Wave the Exploding Show. We go out every Sunday. We talk about all things to do with the 80s and the 90s, but in a kind of new style. I'm thinking the Instas. Oh no, Insta's all right. Rocking the keys, bro. That's right, G Geezer. All right, one more time. You can still do it. Look, dance with me. All right, tell me in chat. Throw me some moves in chat, and we'll rock out the final movements. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's gonna be funky, baby. You ready? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait. What are these? I'm just inventing this shit. I own this copyright. No one's ever done that before. Fargle. Rocking the moves in chat on Twitch. Alright. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're there. It is important that I breathe. Thank you so much to everyone who's thrown me some shapes in chat. Well done. Welcome to Where the Exploding Show. We go out every Sunday. I think this is an especially energetic one, though. I've got to be honest with you, folks. Beautiful. Oh, my God. Cannot breathe. God damn it. It's good to be here. Now, we've got the new house music playlist coming at you. Actually, talking about... Oh, no, we'll do that in a minute. The new playlist, which features a tune which I previewed here a few weeks ago, which I designed using Ableton. So I'll better play that in a minute. But first of all, I really am genuinely knackered. First of all, we're just going to play some random tunes with the volume turned down from the new November Garage playlist. B. James, good evening. Blueberry, good to see you too. Mac TG, move like you've never moved before. Who gives a flying fook? Enjoy, buddy. Love that. Absolutely love it. Tom Webley just joined. I've noticed that we lost 2 viewers on Instagram now that I've stopped dancing. So there's the thing. Dancing equals viewers. What an interesting revelation that is. Addicted to retro in the house. I think I might have already said hello to you. Great to see you. This show goes out every Sunday 9 p.m. just about. I'm here next Sunday. I'm here the Sunday after, but I won't be here on the 20th. All right. I think it's the 20th, and then I'll be the Sunday after that. So we've got 2 more shows to go. Then we have a little break for Crimbo. Only because I won't be in the studio. That's the only reason. I wouldn't stop for any other reason. I always said I had 3 dads. My dad, this is Twiggy, Martin Lewis, that's the money dad, and Jason Bradbury, the man holding me up. Twiggy, well, what a beautiful thing to say. Thank you so much. That makes me feel absolutely amazing. Right, okay. Loads of cool news coming at you. There's a new console. If I can find my mouse, where is it? I've got so many goddamn screens. Yeah, there's a brand new console coming out. I should probably cue the news thing, actually, shouldn't I, first of all? Just do a bit of that. There we go. That's more professional, isn't it? Yeah, it's time for the news. Where the exploding news, to be precise. And there's a new variant of the N64, a modern spin on Nintendo's classic console. And it's absolutely beautiful. From a cool company called nouveau-retro. Now, I don't know much about it. Let me just find it. It's called the M64. M with an M, okay? So you can get loads of cool colours. Purple, there's a sort of lime green, I think. It's like a yellowy green. It might be yellow. I'm a bit colourblind. And it's super cool. You just plug in your actual... Do you plug in your games? Yeah, you plug in your actual C64 carts, I think. They're not being very good here. They're not giving me lots of information. Hang on, I might have to just do something here. I've got a contact that I seem to remember sent me some stuff about it. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, they've linked to Retro Dodo, so there we go. RetroDodo.com. I'll say Mod Retro have been teasing them, that's Retro Dodo, with the general shape and design of a brand new M64 console, and they're very excited about it. What are they saying? We need info. It's got instant kind of retro vibes, colourful translucent variations of the N64 and other gear, including a controller in a kind of iMac and translucent Game Boy style. Okay, it runs AMD 8-Trix 7 FPGA that makes all the magic happen. And I've not got much more information about it, but looking at the design, you can just whack your conventional N64 carts into it. And there's a dialable menu. That's what you're looking at, one of those switches. It's like a dialable switch. And that means that you can go through a catalogue of ROM files, should you own those games and therefore legally be able to own the ROM. You can scroll through them on your micro SD card. Okay, cool. There's a system for ejecting your cartridges in the same vein as the SNES, and it says the word mod retro on it. You push it instead of putting out your cartridges. Oh right, sorry, excuse me, like the original console. I was mixing my consoles up. There's a mod retro branded eject. Nice. Obviously HDMI, USB-C, SD card slot. Doesn't get much better. From mod retro, the M64. And those colours look gorgeous. There we go. Thank you very, very much. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hello to Instagram if you just joined. That's Scotty, Mike Bookham, Ross McFall, Dave House, Mr. Malek, Apple Markintosh. Great to see you again. How are you doing? And a big shout out to my lovely regulars. I've said hello to most of you. Floof Monkey, you're never late. You're never. It's fashionable. iQuail, good to see you. I'd be interested in this as iQuail, but my analog 3D FPGA N64 arrived last week. Oh, love to see a picture of that. Quail, maybe you could put a picture of that on our Discord. This show, Way of the Exploding Show, no less, has a rather swanky Discord, which is rather active. We're very active on that. So if you'd like to check that out, someone, Mr. Juicy perhaps, has just arrived. One of our regulars, Ken perhaps. Phil Hoy, if you're there on X, anyone on YouTube, your respective platform of choice, if you could do me a favor, cut and paste a working link to the Discord. You're normally quicker at it and better at it than I am. Thank you. But yeah, join us on the Discord. Okay, cool. Next news item. Look at this, folks. Absolutely epic. It don't get much better. You look at the Antic, all right? The one. Well, thank you, Dixie Retro. Thank you for Mr. Quail. Thank you, Tiny Devil Games. Yeah, Antic is a brand new, well, it's kind of like a mini electric monkey bike. That's how I would describe it. A mini electric monkey bike brought to you from the absolute rock stars behind the One Wheel. Now, you know, I am somewhat of an ambassador. I mean, I am an ambassador for One Wheel. I have been into One Wheels ever since they came to Gadget Show Live back in the day at the NEC, and they couldn't believe how enthusiastic I was, and they sent me one, and I've had two in my life. In fact, you know what? I was looking at the app on my One Wheel Pint X. That's my newest one. Do you know how many miles? Do you know how many miles I have travelled on that thing? Are you ready for this? 1,800. Oh no, it's kilometers. 1,800 kilometers I have traveled on my One Wheel. All right. Okay, so it's not just around the beaches in Cornwall, through the forests of Richmond, across London multiple times, on the streets of Manchester, Birmingham, you name it. I must have gone other places, because that is an incredibly long, a huge amount of kilometers, isn't it? 1,800. Anyway, so it's people from One Wheel. They've made a bike, and what's cool about it, you can't see it. You can't see it in this video, but you can pop a wheelie on it, and I'm dead serious. You can seriously pop a wheelie on it. They've got something called wheelie assist. Now, I tried to get the video to show you wheelie assist, and I couldn't get it. This is super new. It came out like this week. I'm not even sure if you can even buy it in the UK. You know, I'd get on a plane and get to America. Yeah, all on the beach. Yeah, on the beach, Mr. Juicy. Hell yeah. Yeah, the one wheel mode, right? Because it's obviously based on a one wheel, means you can just pop the front up, and a gyro and accelerator combo will hold your wheelie, get this, forever. Prevent loop outs and fine tune in the app. That means you can just wheelie this goddamn thing, which I know you can see right now on the video. You can see people wheeling it. You can wheelie this thing infinitely. You can go anywhere on one wheel and just look like an absolute badass. Beautiful. Thank you, iQuail, for posting the Discord link the link to Analog 3D N64 into the Discord. Yeah, anyway, we're talking about the Antic, all right? Beautiful, beautiful thing. Comes in various versions that equal more power and more distance. Small enough to chuck in the boot of your car. Kid-sized, but designed for absolutely anyone. You've got regenerative braking, which you can choose to have in various iterations. Your wheelie angle can be adjusted in the app. You can change your wheelie angle to the angle of your choice. And then you can just pop down the street, pop in infinite wheelies, which I'm convinced will impress my neighbours. Okay. Epic stuff. Epic stuff. Beautiful. Get yourself an Antic. Get over to the website, which is anticbikes.com. A-N-T-I-C. Antic Bikes. And you should be able to check them out. I'm not sure if you can import them for the UK. I mean, nowadays you can use all kinds of third parties to import them into the UK, can't you? I'm dead set on getting one. Just got to try and pay my tax bill first. What's your wheelie angle of choice, chat? Says Jem Blends. Well, interestingly, Jem, I'm going to say about like that. But you can take your hands off this thing. And I mean, it looks totally cool. Anyway, enough said. I need to get rid of the video, don't I? Is it still on? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's another news item. Well done to One Wheel. Congratulations to the guys and the girls at that great company over in America. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, Force Ghost Jamie just as good if you get a puncher. It is, actually, isn't it? It's a good idea. You could just wheelie home. Epic. Right, so what else is happening in the news? Oh, yeah, the new PC video. That's right. I tried to play you last week my new PC video, didn't I? And I just gave you a very, very cheeky preview because I hadn't yet been able to put it out. I hadn't finished the voiceover. Hadn't even talked to the client, who are, of course, scan.co.uk. What we're talking about is something related to this, the sponsor of our show. It's our independent movie. I say our because so many people in chat right now were part of this movie. We funded it on Kickstarter. Hello, Ross McFall, Dave House. 133 Numbskull in the house on Instagram. How you doing? Genre Fluid Matered has just joined. Thank you so much. Title of what? Title of nice title. Is that the clickbaity title of today's show? Is that what you're referring to? If so, please chat. Remind me. We'll come back to that. Our first-time chat person that's just joined. Welcome to the party. And I'll tell you the meaning of this week's clickbaity show title, but not until, wherever my mouse is, I've shown you the new Editing My Gaming Movie video is melting my PC. Beautiful. Actually, what you're looking at is the pre-voiceover version. I've just realised. So there is no voiceover. There is, if you look at this video on the older Instagram or X, you'll hear me going on about that beautiful Lassie drive. All right, 60 terabytes with an insanely quick Thunderbolt connection. I know Jan Cooper for one is drooling right now. And what has it got etched into the glass? Can you see, ladies and gentlemen, what is etched into the glass? There's a subtle view there. Of that incredible more project updates soon. Scan.co.uk details are in this post. Okay, good. If you want to know more details about that, ladies and gentlemen, these guys have really come out for our project. They've sorted us out with a brand new PC that has made the edit of our movie, which if you've not heard of, if you're new, you should definitely check out here. You can still sign up to get yourself a download. I think it's 16 quid, or a Blu-ray, which is a little bit more, but we have successfully Kickstarter funded it. We filmed it. I'm editing it right now. And the edit was, well, it was on its knees. Wasn't it, Ken, in chat? Tiny Devil Games. Now we are flowing. It's like Hollywood in here. And it's thanks to this incredible computer. Check out that video with full voiceover on Instagram with music and some more intelligible information about exactly what it is and where you can find it. Right, okay. So, what else? Oh, yeah, guys. Did we do this? Wait, 1 second. Ah, yeah. I keep putting the music up. What were we going to do? We were going to do the clickbaity title, weren't we? This week's clickbaity title, which as some of you may or may not have noticed, is called Banned in 87 for Being Satanic. Hello to the True 8. Mazzo just joined. Numbskull, if you're still with us, great to see you. I'm going to be wearing your jumpers on the Gadget Show podcast, which we're filming next week. Square Photos just joined beyond Babylette. Hope I'm not missing out on my lovely peeps over on other platforms like Tiny Devil Games on Twitch, who's saying yes, the edit was struggling. Genre Fluid Mated. Well, it's good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Thank you for coming on board. Let me just get this mouse so I can actually bring... Oh, my God. There we go. I want to bring chat down. Yeah, so just checking that everyone is in chat. Yes, they are. No new people on Twitch, YouTube, or X. A few new people just popping in on Instagram. So I'll tell you, banned in 87 for being satanic. I was talking about, believe it or not, Prince's album, which came to be known as the Black Album. He was about to release it. It was his follow-up to Sign of the Times in 1987. And it wasn't a societal reaction. It wasn't the newspapers and bad headlines or the record label. It was Prince himself who felt that this attempt for him to get back to his kind of roots as a black artist ended up being something in its lyrical or kind of musical composition that he felt spooked about. There was something about it that he felt was a bit satanic and not quite what he'd intended. And so literally they'd sent out copies of what's now called the Black Album to reviewers. They were about to launch it and he pulled the plug. Now it did come out as a black label and bootleg and stuff like that a few years later. Don't know if it was ever officially launched. Maybe you can tell me in the chat. I'm guessing it probably was, because, forgive the pun, maybe those feelings were a little sign of the times, the 80s being a far more sensitive era than the 20s, or even the late 90s, the roaring 20s that we're in now. But yeah, it did come out, but that's what was banned in 87 for being satanic, and we've resolved it. This week's clickbaity title. Thank you, whoever it was in chat that either mentioned that or inspired it. Right, one thing I did want to show you is, as you'll recall, last week, on Friday night, folks, for Black Friday, I did the merch launch, and it went really, really well. Thank you so much. Not sure who in chat came along. I know a couple of you bought some items, which is absolutely mega. This is the hat. This is the wicked... this is the full graph hoodie, and this is a video. Stunning, and so you've got a sense of what it was like. I'll make it a bit bigger. Now, you might be thinking, why are we doing black on black? Okay, what it says there is Soft Rebellion, Urban Camouflage. So this is the Soft Rebellion range. Soft play on words, it's a soft hoodie. Can you hear that all right? Rebellion, that's kind of the attitude of the brand. The brand is all about just being you.
Some coupons and stuff. So,
what about that background?
Yeah.
Okay, do you hear that? So it's TikTok, fund some vouchers. You have to forgive me because I'm not sure how much of Paul's voice you're catching, so I'm just going to do my job as the host and just repeat that. So they fund some of the vouchers that you'll find on screen.
That's Race Hex, my son, joining me.
Getting a really good deal. Engineering. And that weave is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so fine. There are 70,000 stitches in there. I was talking
70,000 stitches in there.
It almost looks like it's been printed. It's so...
That's called the Stealth hoodie.
What we've got is a really high resolution printer. Oh yeah, well done there, camera operator Paul. That's in white, so you can see absolutely stunning, and I hope it comes across. It's also embroidered on the front. Now, you might be thinking, why are we doing black on black? Okay, what it says there is Soft Rebellion. Okay, you get the basic idea. That's how it went. Thank you to those of you that attended. Much appreciated. Thank you even more to those of you who even bought some merch. You'll be getting it in a matter of days. It was a really, really fun evening. And you know, because I know you've been part of this with me, guys. It's been a lot of work. Been taking absolutely ages putting it all together. So it was really fun to get out there on TikTok, offer some good Black Friday fashion deals. All right, cool. So let's just scroll down. Stealth looks great, Jem. Thank you so much. Well, they all do, but Stealth is my favourite. Well, thank you, Graham. It means a lot that you think that, because it's very difficult, isn't it,
to do something with integrity and a little bit of an artistic sort of spin, and hope that someone's going to like it. You know what I mean? So, we haven't got it up on the main website of Social Merch, the team behind it, yet. The team that have helped me realize it. I did all the designs myself, everything with Jackson's help, my son. But the team at Social Merch have the machinery and the know-how to actually make it physical. It's going to be on their website soon. I think is that socialmerch.co.uk, is it? So you'll be able to get one there if you want to. It'd be cool. But other than that, you could go to my TikTok. I don't know if I've got to be live. No, I think you can go to my TikTok and buy it if you're interested. Have a look. Let me know what you think. Anyway, enough said. Just wanted to share that news with you. Right, what else have we got? I think we've done everything. That's the news done, ladies and gentlemen. We are there, folks. The news done, adjusted. How professional is that? 9:30, epic. TB Chunk UK, I think. I can't say that. Welcome to the Instagram live feed and Surviving Horror Podcast. Wow, that sounds cool. Surviving Horror Podcast have just joined us on Instagram. What a great name. I'd like to check that out. I'm a big podcaster. Right, brilliant. Okay, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we should switch to this evening's quiz, ladies and gents. Get that done. We're going to get the quiz done now. If you're new, welcome. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you my funky new ghetto blaster, which I made for the stream on TikTok. Just because I know you lot, and I know that you'll appreciate it. So these are some of the stickers that you can buy, which I designed, and we've got the stickers printed up. That's my OG OAP. And then there's the brand on a cassette, look. Here's the Soft Rebellion stuff. Interesting, clickbaity, that says. That's rather relevant to us, isn't it? So there's my cool Endgame Energy Ghetto Blaster, or Boombox. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, right. Let's get on with the quiz, because we're going to run out of time if we don't. Loads of quiz coming your way. Where's my mouse gone? God damn it. Okay, cool. Wow, we've got so much stuff that we've done over the week, so I've got to scroll all the way down to get to the question. Here we go. Question number 1 of tonight's quiz. Good luck. If you're just joining, the way that it works is quite straightforward. I ask a question, give you 4 answers like this one, and you just choose which one you want. All right? Just write the answer in chat, not A, B, C, or D, 1, 2, or 3, or 4, but the answer itself. Who is responsible for bizarre love triangle? New Order, Gary Newman, Yazoo, or Depeche Mode? That's the simple first question. Good luck to all of you. Who is responsible for a bizarre love triangle? New Order, Gary Newman, Yazoo, or Depeche Mode? Marvellous. Yeah, Surviving Horror Podcast. I'll have to have a look at that then. I'll have to have a butcher's. Hello, Alistair. Nice to meet you. Hello, he said hello. I like that. Someone comes into Instagram, the first thing they do is say hello. Why don't we listen to the tune that I wrote recently? I previewed it with you about 3 weeks ago. Is this it? No, that's not it. This is it. It's a UK garage style tune. I based it on Todd Edwards, you know, the American, who's such a leading light in the UK garage movement. December is cancelled, says Food Monkey. Apparently, it's too expensive. Bless you. It is. It's that expensive time of the year. Right, as we carry on previewing this new music, we'll move on to the next. Where's my mouse gone? This next question, tonight's Wave Exploding Quiz. What game is this? What game is this? Yeah. The objective is to change every cube in a pyramid to a target colour. The objective is to change every cube in a pyramid to a target colour. Does that sound like the description of Slinky, Jumpman, Dig Dug, or Cubert? If you just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. We go out every Sunday at 9 p.m. We cover 80s and 90s pop culture. We have a cool quiz, which is what we're doing at the moment. We just got to answer honestly in the chat, and then we tot up the scores at the end. And sometimes we get some super cool quizzes who are so good. They get 10 out of 10. Will that happen tonight? Well, let's find out. Which 1981 hit was a cover of 1964 of a 1964 Gloria Jones song? Does that sound like Our Friends Electric? Does that sound like Tainted Love? In the Air Tonight, or Just Can't Get Enough? What do you think? Hello, Duncan. Good to see you. Great to have you with us. Absolutely marvellous to have Duncan joining us again. Hello, Emery Abods. I can't say your name. Can't write BMX. Yo, yo, yo. How you doing? Great to see you, man. And Herber Cow Skate. I'm interested. When you say skate, do you mean skateboarding? Are you a quad skater? Maybe a rollerblader? Let me know. But it's good to see you in Instagram. Nonetheless, marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Whatever type of skater you are. Okay, question number 4 coming out right now. Question number 4 in tonight's Way of the Exploding quiz. Which 1987 game introduced us to Foxhound? Am I talking about Metal Gear Solid, Duck Hunt, Double Dragon, or Contra? Hello, Shape Thrower. Ren Mendigorn, good to see you. I was thinking, did you notice in the TikTok live video that I showed you, the stream from the video, I was in my friend's house and he's got this wicked graffiti burner on the back. But the whole thing is like some wicked graffiti piece. Do you think I should do that? I'd like to do that. Jay and Blends, you only good at graffiti? Is Tall Man with Glasses in the house? Yeah. I'd like to try my hand at something a little bit more sizable, you know what I mean? Hello, Sarah. I've not said hello to you tonight. Karen Harrington just joined, so is J.S. Jallen. Hello, T. Bolton. Right, okay, let's move over to question number 5. All right, this 1983 Spectrum character was what? This 1983 Spectrum character was what? Manic, Crazy, Master Chief, or Maniac? Remember, in Instagram, you can just add your answers to the quiz if you want to into chat. All you got to do is answer. It doesn't matter where you start. You can still give yourself a mark out of wherever it starts. So if you only do the last 5 questions starting at this one, then you can give yourself a mark out of 5. Maybe you get 5 out of 5. So it's been a crazy week. I drove 1,200 miles this week. In fact, over that. Can you believe it? Over 1,200 miles around the UK. I went to Manchester, I went to Plymouth, I went to London or Beaconsfield, and I went to Lincoln. And it took 8 hours to get back yesterday because, hey, guess what? The motorway was closed for a moment and we all had to stay there for about half an hour while this mad convoy with these super cool but slightly scary sort of blue police armoured vehicles escorted these big military green trucks. I wonder whether it was some kind of nuclear material. It's just that it probably wasn't because it was the middle of a Saturday. But Saturday, yeah, it was. Yo, Eds, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm saying hello to Eds in chat on X. I missed you on my aggregated chat. Do you know what? I've not been looking at the multi-stream. I've just realised I've only been looking at Twitch there. I'll just let the multi-stream populate. When I talk about multi-stream, by the way, so that you know, folks, it's because this show Way of the Exploding Show. Simulcasts on 4 platforms at the same time. So it goes out over Instagram, X, YouTube, and Twitch simultaneously. How cool is that? Okay, right. So next question in tonight's Way of the Exploding quiz: which of these titles would you not find on the Mega CD? So which one would you not find? Very important question that is. Dragon's Lair 2, Time Warp.
Oh, yeah.
Ground Zero, Texas. Echo the Dolphin and Sewer Shark. Gooner TC just started following me. How you doing, Gooner? Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Say hello in chat. And if Gooner says hello in chat, everyone in chat for Twitch, be kind enough to welcome them in. Yeah, so which of those is not going to be found in CD form on the Mega CD? Okay, well done. That's question number 6 in tonight's Way of the Exploding Quiz. Question number 7 goes like this. Tango and Cash were Billy Crystal and Gregory Hines, Sharon Gless and Tyne Daly, Larry Wilcox and Eric Estrada, Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell. Which of those do you feel matches the bill for Tango and Cash? Some great answers coming in. Rob is there, as is Janet. Great to see you both. You've now populated my chat. You must think I'm very rude not saying hello to you. I do apologise. Lovely, lovely to see you. And those joining from X. Great stuff. Hello to Mark J. Hodges, Ian Holland, Robin UK, Gaz the Kit Man, James Bowler, Mon Campbell. How you doing? Say hello in chat, you new people on Instagram. It'd be lovely to join in the chat. I mean, obviously we're midway through a quiz. I get it. It's not the best timing, but it'd be lovely to say hello to you if you are on chat. Question number 8 in tonight's 10-question Way of the Exploding Quiz. What do Eurythmics, Tina Turner and Oran Juice Jones all have in common? Cars, weather, skateboarding, London. Cars, weather, skateboarding or London. What do you think? Let us know on all the platforms. Eds is there on X. Good to see you. What do they have in common? What are we talking? Any ideas? Eurythmics, Tina Turner, Oran Juice Jones. There we go.
See the potential, instant, influential.
What is the subject matter of the UK number 1 1985 hit 19? Okay, is it about love? Is it about the Catcher in the Rye? Is it about the Vietnam War? Or is it about, I'm guessing 19, Ways to Love You? What do you think that sounds like? You've been listening to the November UK Garage playlist here on Way of the Exploding Show. Compiled from Epidemic Sound, so I can play it risk-free. I'm not going to get sued. It's part of the Epidemic Sound catalogue, and I curate that list. I mean, I ought to maybe make it available as a curated list, but I just sort of download the files and whack them into the show here. But yeah, Epidemic Sound, which I'm not advertising them. I actually pay them. And I've been a member of the Epidemic Sound team, crew, wide family for about, probably about 10 years, because you can use great music. They've got a massive catalogue, all different genre and sound effects, some of which we're using for the movie. And you don't have to pay anything other than a very reasonable monthly fee. So there you go, Epidemic Sound. I'm recommending it. I'm not, selling it to you. Okay, finally, name the music video that starred Wesley Snipes. 4 music videos here. One of them had Wesley Snipes in it. Bad, Walk This Way, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, or Beat It. Not easy, that. Not easy. Not easy, that. Difficult. Let me just get my chat more populated. There we go. Oh, Skewy Cat, how you doing? I've not seen you for the evening. Good to see you. Not giving you a shout out. Love it when all of you are there answering away. It looks great. It's very exciting. Love it. So yeah, we're going to be live next Sunday. All right, we're going to be live the Sunday after, but we won't be live on Sunday the 20th of December. And I'm sure you'll be super busy with family and Christmas and all that sort of stuff. And then I'll be back. I think it'll be the... What is it? What's the date after that? Oh, no, sorry. It's Sunday the 21st. Is that right? Yeah. Sunday the 21st is when I'll be live. So I'm live on the 14th. Hang on, what date is it? I'm confused. Is that date right? Anyway, I'm live next Sunday, the Sunday after. I'm missing out that third one, and then I'm back on something like the 4th, I think it is. Anyway, I'm sure that you understand what I mean. I was convinced that Sunday was the 20th. Right, okay, so let's go back to the very beginning. What we're going to do now is we're going to work through the answers. If you get this one right, honestly in chat, 1/1. All right, that's your mark out of 1. Or 0/1 if you got it wrong. And that's how we move through it, and we start to get a sense of drama as we notice that certain people have got 7 out of 7, then 8 out of 8. Are they going to get 10 out of 10? Is there more than one person? We'll find out. Good luck, everyone who is responsible for a, quote, bizarre love triangle. The answer actually is, I believe, if I remember correctly, I think it's New Order. Bizarre love triangle. I should make sure that that's right, shouldn't I? I should definitely make sure that that's right. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. It's a song by the boys from New Order. If you got that right, well done. As did many of you got it right. Yes. Ponder didn't get it right, but Darth Fargle did, as did Mr. Juicy, Ren, Bruce 93, iQuell, Tiny Devil, Gunnar TC, not quite yet. Great that you joined in with a quiz. Floof Monkey, yes. Yazoo, said Eds. So that's a 0 out of 1. 1 out of 1 for Skewy. Rob gets 1. So does Janet. Well done, Janet. Duncan didn't answer because they were a little bit late. Marvellous. Hello, Stephen Costa. Deb on air. Dolly, hey, how you doing? How's your battle scar on your head? Car side or car side of motorway? You know what? It's not even visible now. You wouldn't believe it. The amount of blood I got when I headbutted a road sign when I went for a wee, when my car broke down. So don't feel sorry for me. I'm just an idiot on the motorway. But lovely of Debonair Dolly to remember that. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. It's great to see you. Okay, moving on to question number... Where's my mouse? Number 2. What game is this? The objective is to change every cube in the pyramid to a target color. Obviously, we know this one, folks. Come on. It's Qbert. That's a description of Qbert. So sound off. 2 out of 2 for Darth Fargle, Bren as well, and Skewy. Addicted. Guna TC gets 1. Well done on the score. First score on the door. Mr. Juicy 2. Tiny Devil gets 2. 1 for Duncan. Well done, Duncan. Bruce 93 gets 2 out of 2. Excellent stuff. Eds is on 2 as well. Janet's on 2. Rob on 2. Great start from everyone. Well done. Absolutely superb. Right. Question number 3. Which 1981 hit was a cover of a 1964 Gloria Jones song? It was, of course, Tainted Love. Oh, Tainted Love. Don't touch me. Anyway, you get the idea. Tainted Love, which, if you remember, I did a remix of, and we used to play it on another show that I used to do with the beautiful, amazing, talented, super knowledgeable Trista Bites, aka Bex. Big shout out to Bex. We all love you very much. Whatever you're doing, I hope it's really cool. And yeah, that song was your favourite. We called it Tainted Charlie, didn't we? It wasn't a drug reference, although it sounds like it was. It was an amalgamation of Tainted Love and Charlie, that Charlie song by The Prodigy. What's that song called? Anyway, well done. We'll look at your scores in a minute, folks. We'll do it out of 4 if you don't mind, just because I'm nattering on a bit and I don't want to waste too much of your time. Which 1987 game introduced us to Foxhound? The answer is, of course, Metal Gear. Metal Gear is the answer. Hello, Paul Cox, Mickey Dove, Jane Means, Stem CF. And I'm going to look at your scores out of 4. 3 for Ren, 2 for Ponder, I think. Skewy Cat gets 4, so does Ken. Addicted to Retro, 3. Mr. Juicy, 3. Duncan Sample gets 2. Floof Monkey gets 4. Rob gets 4. Janet gets 3. Oh, well done, Janet. So well so far. 4 for Floof Monkey. Eds gets 3 out of 3. Epic stuff. Duncan gets 2. I think I've said that. I might have caught up with everyone. I'm not sure. I think so, yeah. We're going to move on anyway, just because time is running out. Question number 5. This 1983 Spectrum character was what? Come on, you know that outline. Even though I've actually overly pixelated that. It's not as pixelated as even that on the Spectrum. It is, of course, Manic. He's Manic. It's Manic Minor, isn't it? Well done. We'll move on and then we'll look at your scores, if that's okay. Question number 6. Which of these titles would you not find on the Mega CD? Which of these titles would you not find on the Mega CD? The answer is Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp. You wouldn't find that. It doesn't exist. Dragon's Lair does. But Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp is not something that you can slip in a CD form into your Mega CD or your Sega CD. Now, looking at scores from 6. Darth Fargo gets 6. Ren. Oh, did we get the... let's just go back to that. Did we get someone giving me the SoundCloud link to Tainted Charlie? Thank you so much, Ponder. You get a round of applause for that. If you're on the Twitch platform, Ponder has just very kindly grabbed the mixtape URL so that you can listen to... I'll put it in Insta, but there's no point because you can't click on it in Insta. You'd have to write down a very long URL, wouldn't you, Stu Harford, Mickey Dove, and Paul Cox, who've just joined. But for those of you just seeing that link, if you click on it, it takes you to the 80s A Breakdance Party mixtape, which is the previous show that I did with the Brilliant Becks. And you can find a bunch of cool tunes, amalgamations of 80s and 90s tunes with a kind of modern spin, including that one based on Tainted Love. Thank you so much. Ren Mendigorn gets 4 out of 6. Rob gets 4. Addicted to Retro 4. 3 for Ponder. Janet gets 4. Well done, Janet. Floof Monkey gets 5. Duncan 3. Bruce 5. Mr. Juicy 4. Floof gets 5. Quail 5. Skewy 5. Tiny Devil Games 5. Wow. I've definitely done what I intend to do each week this week, which is make a really hard quiz because you're also goddamn good at it. Tango and Cash were, oh come on, you know Tango and Cash were Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell. Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell. Mr. Juicy gets 5, I think. Let me just go up to there. 5 out of 7 for Ren. Skewy gets 6. 5 for Guna TC. Ponder gets 4. 6 for Bruise 93. Darth Fargo 7. Addicted to Retro 5. Duncan Sample 4. Tiny Devil Games gets 6. iCrowd gets 6. Janet gets 5. Rob gets 5. So good, so good, so good. That's all out of 7, I believe. Now we're moving on to question number 8. What do Eurythmics, Tina Turner, and this is the one that really gives it away, or Andrews Jones, because he's not really on that caliber of act, is he? All have in common. It's not Cars, it's not Skateboarding or London, or the, you know, logically I put them in there to throw you off because they could be a subject matter. No, it's all about, well, it's actually about rain, isn't it? I can't stand the rain. And then Eurythmics, what was it? Here comes the rain again, and I saw you, or Juice Jones, walking in the rain. There we go. Okay, so well done if you got that right. After my singing, give us your scores out of 8. Go on then. 6 out of 8 for Ren. So a good one for you, Ren. Ponder gets 5. So does Duncan. So does Tiny Devil gets 7. Bruce 93 gets 7. So does Skewy. iQuail. We've got 8 out of 8 at the moment for Darth Fargle. That's a singular lead. I think 5 out of 8 for Mr. Juicy. And 2 Unlimited did nothing like the rain too, says Ponder. 6 out of 8 for Addicted. 5 for Guna TC. I'm sure they all do drive. Floof Monkey gets 7. And yes. What do they have in common? They all had a car. Well, we don't know that they had a car, but we do know that the obvious answer is weather. So I'm not even going to concede that. So question number 9. What is the subject matter of the UK number 1 1985 hit? 19. I almost said that when I asked you earlier, but I didn't, because then you would have known. It was Paul Hardcastle's epic tune about the Vietnam War. I thought 19 Ways to Love You was a good one. It might put you off. 6 out of 9 for Guna TC. Well done. 6 for Ponder. Addicted gets 7. 8 for Skewy. Well done. 8 for Quail. Darth Fargle on a remarkable 9 out of 9. That's incredible. 8 for Bruce, following up the rear. 7 for Ren. So Ren won't be able to catch them, nor will Mr. Juicy at 6. Tiny Double Games could. 6 because they've got 8. 6 out of 9 for Duncan. And 8 out of 9 for Floof Monkey. Well done. If you've just joined us on Instagram, hello, Eduardo and Paul. Lovely to see you. Janet's on 7 out of 9. Well done, Janet. Epic performance tonight. Floof Monkey gets 8. 7 out of 9 for Rob. And I think we're moving to the final, which means that, unless I'm mistaken, Darth Fargle could well be the winner. We have a couple of people, including Floof Monkey, that might equalise that, and Bruce and Quail and Skewy and I think Ken. But as long as you get the final question right, Darth Fargle, you will be this week's esteemed winner of the Way of the Exploding Show competition. Name the music video that starred Wesley Snipes. Well, I mean, he featured in it is more of an accurate way to say it, but you know what I mean. Was it Walk This Way? No, it wasn't. Was it Girls Just Want to Have Fun? No, it wasn't that either. Maybe it was Beat It. No, it wasn't Beat It, but it was Bad. You know it. It was Bad. So what have we got? 8 out of 9 was Floof Monkey's previous score. No, 9 out of 9, sorry. I just looked at the wrong screen. There we go. So what have we got out of 10? Let's have a look. 7 for Ponder. 9 out of 10 for Skewy. 6 out of 10 for Mr. Juicy. Ren gets 8 out of 10. Is he going to do it? 9 for Quail, 9 for Tiny Devil Games. Duncan gets 7. Addicted gets 7. Bruce gets 9. Floof Monkey gets 9. 7 out of 10 for Guna TC. Well done. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. And what have we got for our YouTubers? Let's see what we've got for our YouTubers. Janet gets 8 and Rob gets 8 too. But you know who gets an incredible 10 out of 10? Darth Fargle, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely epic stuff. Darth Fargle smashes it with 10 out of 10 in tonight's quiz. I don't remember that being a thing. Maybe you've done it before, but I'm incredibly impressed. That is such a great performance. Some very difficult questions. Some real mind benders tonight. Well done. So happy for you. Just checking my sound cues there. Epic stuff. So what can I say? It's been an amazing show. You've been a beautiful audience. I've really enjoyed it. Absolutely the highlight of my week. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for those of you that joined me on the live TikTok for the new merch. That's great. I'll be doing another one soon. I'll let you know when that is. This week, I'm going to be working on the movie. I'm also, thank you, Guna TC, for just subscribing, you total legend on Twitch. Thank you so much. That means an awful lot. It really does. And good news, folks. This week, I'm recording not 1, not 2, but 3 brand new Christmassy episodes of the Gadget Show podcast with Susie Otis and the brilliant John Bentley up at our studio in Birmingham. So we're doing the posh version of the podcast where we actually all get together in a cool kind of industrial environment. And so, yeah, now's the time to get on board the podcast with our great sponsor, CEX. Thank you to scan.co.uk for sponsoring this beautiful PC. thank you to those of you for answering my request to make comments and stuff on social when I talk about this thing. It really helps get the message out. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you can always ask me, you know, when you're doing social stuff. Send me a message. Jace, I've just posted. I'll always go in and comment. That's what this community is about. We're about helping each other. Thank you so much. I love you to bits. Have a great week, and I'll be here. Same place, same time next week, next Sunday, 9 p.m. for more Wave the Exploding Show shenanigans. See you next time.